Brooke. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome to the second video and the start of a new series where I show you guys what I eat and cook in a week. Few notes. I'm new to cooking. I'm trying to gain a little bit of healthy weight and lean muscle. I have celiac disease, which basically means that gluten is poison to my body. So I have a completely gluten-free diet and I have a huge sweet tooth. We're gonna cook and eat together this week and it's gonna be so much fun. I just went to Pilates. I picked up some groceries on my drive home. For lunch today, I'm being very lazy, so I'm having a bowl of strawberries and then I'm trying a new protein shake. I don't normally drink these pre-made protein shakes, but I heard that this one's really good. This is actually one that has like double the protein than the normal one. It has 42 grams of protein, which is crazy. This is the vanilla flavor. I feel like I'm gonna love this. So very lazy, but yummy breakfast. Lunch, not breakfast. I don't follow any sort of diet other than that I'm gluten-free, but I do try to eat very high protein like snacks and food when I can, but I really don't restrict myself. Some days I'm hungrier than others, honestly. I really just listen to my body and see what I'm feeling. So let's try this vanilla Core Power protein milkshake. It's 230 calories, 42 grams of protein, 8 grams of sugar. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, it does taste like a milkshake. That's delicious. These strawberries are perfect. Hi, it's a little bit later now. I'm in the worst mood ever. It's so awesome. I feel bad even picking up the camera, but I'm about to cook dinner and I'm showing you what I made this week. So I'm in a shitty mood and I'm about to cook, and that's what's happening. First up on the menu for this video is creamy lemon garlic pasta with Parmesan crusted chicken. It's gonna be so good. I made this for the first time a few weeks ago and it was so good. It sounded really good, which is why I made it, but it ended up like blowing my mind. The chicken was so juicy and the pasta, the sauce was so flavorful. I didn't expect it to be as delicious as it was. So I'm really excited to make this again. Everything that I make in this video, I will link the recipes in the description. Once I make this food, and I sit my ass in bed and watch the new episode of Love Island USA, might I add. Hopefully I'll be feeling a little less negative. If you're doing things while watching this video, I need you to just pause for 1 second and look at the phone. Whatever you're watching on. Look at this mug that I got. The inside. It's Bogey and Fern. Each of their eyes are different and like perfect, and I got all their special little markings. It's so freaking cute. This is like my most prized possession. I'll link the shop that I ordered this from. I'm not gonna lie, it was expensive, but I really wanted it, and like I said, it's my most prized possession. I've been working so hard this year and really grinding that I was like, you know what, this is gonna be like a special gift to myself. I don't buy myself anything expensive, like bags, shoes, even expensive clothes, and I was like, okay. And I just love it. It's so cute. watch my videos, you would probably know what this is. It's 10-gram latte. I make one every day. I love it because I don't have to use any of like the processed chemical-filled coffee creamer. It's just cinnamon, vanilla, maple syrup, pinch of salt if you want it, and milk. And it tastes so good. It tastes even better to me than the coffee creamer. You can adjust the sweetness like based on what you're feeling that day. I have a video posted on like all my short form platforms like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram on how to make it. You can just adjust it. If you like your coffee a little bit sweeter, you can add a little bit more of something, like a little bit more sugar or a little bit more maple syrup. Seriously, so delicious. I also started taking creatine in the past few months. I actually don't remember when I started. It might be like 2 or 3 months now, but I've slowly gotten like more and more consistent. I've had weeks where I've like fallen off and stuff. It's just hard in the summer with like traveling and doing fun things, but I'm being more consistent now. And one of the things that's helped me is starting to dry scoop, because then I just get it over with in the morning and I don't forget about it. And then I don't have to drink it either, because I was mixing it in like my protein shakes before. And then I started putting it in my coffee, and like there's not much flavor, but it's just not great. Just an added unnecessary like texture. It doesn't really dissolve well either. I just have been liking getting it over with in the morning, and then it helps me too with like my water intake, because when you take creatine, you need to drink like, I don't know what it is for each person. Like for me, I think it's pretty standard, but I need to drink like 100 ounces of water a day, which is a lot. It's 3 of these, but don't be fooled. It is not easy. I am like forcing myself to chug this throughout the day, and then I'm peeing like every 30 minutes. But I've seen great results. I work out 3 times a week. I do Pilates twice, and then I do a Pilates lift class once. Let me take this. Okay, I'm heading to work, but creatine's also, I just wanted to mention like a couple of the benefits, because I've really been liking it. I've been seeing such great results from it. But creatine's actually really great for women. I'd only ever heard of creatine being for like gym bros and the like juiced up guys, but it's actually really great for women. It helps with muscle tone, strength, and recovery. And I had no idea about any of these other benefits, but it also helps with brain health and mental clarity. And then I love this one, but it helps promote healthy aging, because you're preserving your muscles as you get older. So overall, just really great. And like I said, I'm gaining weight right now. I'm also just trying to stay super toned and gain like lean muscle. And I've just kind of been loving it overall, other than having to chug the water all day. But it's definitely gotten easier. I will say that. Okay, I'm gonna be late for work. I gotta go. Home from Pilates, I'm gonna make myself some lunch. I just got out of the shower. When I'm wanting to be healthy for lunch, and my like go-to lunch is a protein smoothie with like banana, dates, protein powder, chocolate milk, spinach, all sorts of stuff, just very high protein. That's just what I try to have be like my go-to lunch, because I know that it's good for me. But I love these soup dumplings. These are gluten-free, but they taste the exact same as the Trader Joe's soup dumplings, if you've ever had them, which are just delicious. They're so addicting. I could eat like 3 boxes of these in a sitting. When I'm lazy, these are great, and they're just really yummy and addicting. And it's Friday. We're gonna treat ourselves. I'm also gonna make a little pick-me-up. So I used to never let myself have a second cup of coffee. I would only ever drink my 1 cup in the morning. And if I ever needed extra caffeine, I would make a matcha, because there's way less caffeine, or a tea, or I would just take a nap, you know? But we're not doing that anymore. I've really evolved as an adult, and I have let myself start having 2 cups of coffee a day. I still try to limit it and not do it often, like maybe twice a week, just because it is so much caffeine. I really don't need it, and I don't want my body to get used to needing like more and more. But I like crash out every couple days because of how much work I have to do all the time, and I just cannot afford to not be productive. So I need some external reinforcement. Is that so bad? So now I'll do matcha, tea, or a cup of coffee if I need it in the afternoon. And today I need help, so we're gonna make another cup of coffee. before we make dinner, I'm going to feed the dogs because they just sit and beg the whole time while I'm cooking. So I like to feed them right before, so then I won't feed them as many scraps. Actually just got more food and treats delivered. This is not sponsored, by the way. So we feed them Open Farm, which we love. It's the best. There is only good ingredients in here. Freeze-dried, raw little bites. Definitely recommend trying these out as treats if you have a dog. We switch up their recipe that we choose to feed them, but it's Picky Dog approved because Bogey literally would not eat any food for the first 8 months that we had him. This is just dry kibble, but we don't have to sacrifice the good ingredients with the dry food. It's got all the nutrition and the clean ingredients, which is great. Probably the best part of it all, it's also reasonably priced, which I feel like is very hard to come by right now. A lot of the good for your dog foods are just insanely overpriced, and in this economy that's just not gonna happen. I do have a code for you guys. Again, it's not sponsored, we just love Open Farm, and I chose to partner with them because I wanted to be able to get a code for you guys because I feel passionately about this company, their mission, and how they're not outrageously priced like the other companies while maintaining the quality of food. So the link will be below, and then my code is Brooke15, and yeah, that's what my dogs eat in a week. Okay, I'm making a new recipe tonight that I've been wanting to try. It's lasagna soup, except I'm gonna be making it with this cheese tortellini instead of the lasagna. Let's see how this goes. I love having soup in the fridge. It's just so nice to have to just warm up. The longer you have it, the better it tastes because the flavors just soak in. I usually don't like to go into recipes having too high of hopes, but I'm not gonna lie, I have pretty high hopes of this. I feel like it has to be good. I could be underestimating the amount of work it is, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that hard to make. I'm also gonna pour myself a glass of wine because it's a Friday night. I rarely do this, but I'm really feeling it. So this is a Chardonnay. It's definitely a gift. I forget who gave it to me, but thank you. Good morning. I'm almost finished with my coffee. Let's make some breakfast. Classic eggs, toast, bacon, and I have some fruit that I bought that I need to wash and cut up. Also, the lasagna soup was such a hit. So delicious and so easy. I recommend. The boys loved it. I saw this hack on TikTok that you can cook bacon in a big pot and you literally just throw it all in and just kind of keep mixing it around. I've done it once before and it went amazingly. So that's what we're gonna do again. Because bacon can get messy, so this is a really nice little hack. It's 3 p.m., much later. I made breakfast. I think it was 11 when breakfast was all said and done, and then I've just been laying outside reading my book. Haven't had any snacks, just been drinking a lot of water. It's 3 p.m. Like I said, I'm gonna start making dinner because I'm making a roast tonight, so it needs to go in the oven, I think from 3 to 5 hours. I need to look back at the recipe, but it's such a beautiful day outside. I really just want to whip out this roast, toss it in the oven and then go sit back outside. I'm also reading The Locked Door by Frida McFadden right now, so I'm just dying to finish it. I would love if I could finish it today. I think I'm like 50% through now. I've never made a roast before also, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm also gonna make some potatoes, but there's not much to do with a roast. Just kind of like the prep, and then it just sits in the oven. So fingers crossed I don't mess this up. I forgot to take a video of the completed roast, but it's really good. I also forgot to take a video of the potatoes now, but they're yummy.